Well, hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about marriage and divorce. I'm going to try to make this as brief as I can, but it's a pretty important subject. I've studied the different customs of marriage and the different meanings of it through the years. And a lot of people have different ideas about what marriage is. Now, the way we look at it, and I hope you do too, is that you're bringing two people together and they're supposed to be together for life. There's a sacred bond there. And some people will say marriage is 50-50. And I hate to tell you, it's not. It's 100-100. If you both don't put everything into the marriage, it will not work. One person can be doing all the work. Another thing I have to point out is that you have to agree on a lot of things, but sometimes you're gonna have different views on things. It's when you have to compromise. Now, if you're gonna make this work, you've got to learn how to compromise. You can't have everything your way all the time. Okay, so you've got this going on. Another thing, you have to be completely transparent and honest with your partner, or it's not going to work. So if you think just by hiding something, you hope that they don't ever find out about it, that's going to be okay. It's not. It's going to eat away at you, and eventually you are going to put out those signs that you're hiding something, and that's going to hurt your marriage. You have to be completely open and honest, no matter what. Okay, after all these things, if you just cannot agree on things that, you're always butting heads, got to have things your way. It's your way or the highway, no compromise whatsoever. And let me tell you something. I want you to try everything you can to try to make a marriage work. But if it's just not going to work, well, that's when divorce comes in. This should be a last resort. Sometimes two people get together and they just don't work. It looks good in the beginning, but for some reason it just doesn't work. So you have to walk away. Because if you don't, you're both going to be miserable. You're going to make other people's lives miserable. I mean, even if you have kids, it is better for you all to live apart than to stay together and fight all the time. It's going to make things even harder on your children. Now, you just have to divide things up, go your own way. Like I say, walk away. It's a sad thing, but it happens. And some people, they're really lucky that they find somebody that is their soulmate. They're meant to be together. Sometimes you have to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. You go through a lot of different relationships until you finally find that one. Some people, they don't get that lucky, but I hope you do. Just want you to think about things before you get into a marriage. That's really important too. Don't rush into it. Make sure, you really need to make sure. Some people go headstrong and just, let's get married, let's get married, let's get married. They don't think about what can happen afterwards. So take your time, get to know each other, make sure you're compatible, and be willing to put all your effort into it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, because it's only through your support that we're able to continue doing the things that we do. And until the next one, have a great day.